Hi, welcome to Wealth Spikes, Empowering Trading and Investments. This is a Tanglish version. We will see what all happened in the market yesterday in terms of trading and investment opportunities. First, the most hot news in the market was Bitcoin touched all-time high of $66,000 per unit. This is an important subject. We will see in detail, that is what happened yesterday and why this happened. Before that, we will cover all the trading and investing news which happened yesterday in the market. In terms of trades, we had some good trades in the market yesterday. Shopper's Stop, we were able to hit at 328. This is a trade initiated on 2nd August. We came out on profit yesterday. Zeal, we came out with the Chartbusters call. We gave a buy recommendation yesterday at 330. Next is Grasim. We were able to book profit at 1747. That was also a good trade yesterday. Apart from that, NMDC, we were able to book profit at 145. Then Tata Motors, we came out with a full toss idea. It is a trade initiated yesterday, recommendation rather, at 494. Max in 5 days time, we will come to know about this trade. Like this, we keep giving you daily stock updates, daily stock to watch. Please do join us in the Facebook page with the link given below in the description so that you will get to know about all these trade related updates. In terms of short-term trade recommendations, we came out to some good recommendations yesterday. ICICI Pru Life, the first recommendation was given for that. Second recommendation we gave for Jubilant FoodWorks. Remember, Jubilant FoodWorks is a wonderful stock which always comes out with super duper results. We have been tracking this stock for a long time. This stock is like a blue-eyed boy which always performs. Again, this has come in our favor in terms of giving us the confidence to give a good recommendation. Even about that we are given in detail. Then Mastech Limited we are given. We have not only given the recommendation, we have also given the details of how strong the company is. The company description is also given in detail. Apart from that, the key investment arguments are also given so that you will also know why you should invest in this recommendation. Like this, we keep giving trading data, especially on a daily basis. Like for example, the pre-market open data, which will be very helpful for anyone who is going to enter the market, especially for the intra-day traders. We give the pre-market open data. Nifty and Bank Nifty data for intra-day traders. Even that we give. That is the support and resistance on a daily basis. Apart from this, we also cover commodity and currency also. We do have commodity and currency traders who are a part of our community. Bank Nifty, yesterday we had a wonderful call. It was a 21st October option call initiated and we had a detailed option class also yesterday. It was a 2 hours class with couple of 2 good trades as well. So this is what we do, anyone who joins us as a student to learn trading, they learn the basics of, options as such. And after that, every week they'll be having 2 classes wherein you will be getting 2 hours for every class. You will be getting 2 trades also for every class. We were able to get 2 hours wonderful download of information for the student community of traders who are trading along with us. And we were also able to get 2 good trades. And with this options alone, we'll be giving or we'll be getting rather at least 4 good trades on a weekly basis. So you are most welcome to trade with us. You can now click on the link given below in the description and you can open an account with us. We will teach you how to trade. Whenever you apply for an IPO, are you not able to get an allotment? If you have this question, I too have the same question. So SEBI has at last interfered into this. Because if you look at all these recent IPOs, predominantly HNIs are now taking the most bids. The major bids are now taken away by HNIs. What happens in this process is the retail holding as such is coming down. And in this process, what is happening? The institution holding is going up. And SEBI has very cleverly seen this pattern coming up and they have come out to the mechanism also for this. A detailed article has been given towards this. Please go through the Facebook link and kindly go through the article. The article has been uploaded. It will help you a lot in terms of enhancing your knowledge, what SEBI is going to do in terms of interfering into this and how retail investors will be benefited in this process. In terms of funds, we were analyzing the performing equity funds yesterday. We found some of the super duper performers, equity funds, which gave 100% returns in less than 1 year. all are good funds, but we can't recommend all these funds to everyone. That's where the art of, suggesting the right fund for the right person comes. It all depends upon your financial goal and the risk appetite that you can carry. And the third point is the time frame. When do you want to achieve your financial goal? These are the three key factors to be considered before suggesting a fund to an investor. For example, if a new investor who is coming to the market and அவர் வந்து கேக்குறாரு, can I invest in a index fund அப்படின்னு கேட்டா, we'll not advise them a index fund. Rather, அவங்களுக்கு we'll advise them a balanced advantage fund. Because when you go for a balanced advantage fund, அதுல உள்ள advantage என்ன ஆகும்னா, whenever the market is having a fluctuation up or down, your fund is getting adjusted between equity and debt. So, you will not feel the brunt of the market rather. For example, during COVID wave 1, the market went down by 40%. But none of our investors had a 40% dent in their fund holding. The dent was hardly very minimal. That is an advantage of a balanced advantage fund. Already we have advised Mars, which is our balanced advantage fund, to our investors, and those investors are happy without bothering about the market ups and downs. That's a major advantage in a balanced advantage fund. So, equity as an asset class, how far it is good? What is the kind of asset class diversification you need to have? இதை பத்தி ஒரு detailed video we have made. It is there at the end of this episode. You can go through that. GMR Infra is now planning for a QIP. QIP means Qualified Institutional Placement. It is being done to fund around 6,000 crores. That's what the news says. And இதை அவங்க plan பண்றது at the end of October they are now planning. இதோட implication என்ன ஆகும்? 15% dilution of their holding நடக்கும். But இதுல small gray area இருக்கு. GMR is having a 4,500 crore debt they are having. That's a drawback. Probably அவங்களோட strategy இதுவா இருக்கலாம். To convince retail investors with this 4,500 crore debt, that could be a challenge for GMR Infra. That is why they are now planning for this QIP. That's how it looks like. அப்படிதான் இருக்குது பார்த்தா. So, another positive factor for GMR Infra is their order book is good. So, organization fundamentally they are strong. Other reports that we saw in the market. Federation of Automobile Dealers Association Chief Venkish came out with a negative report about the market. Because automobile as an industry is going through major crisis because they thought in the festive season they'll be able to sell some good numbers, but they were not able to sell as such, and it is very sluggish. Demand is as such very sluggish. ஒரே ஒரு positive factor என்னன்னா 125 series they are able to see some demand. Maruti overall பார்த்தா currently it is in a very very bad shape. அது one side. On the other side, BNP Paribas came out with a good report about the market. They said market pullback is happening. Demand is coming back to the market. PNB Manishi came out with a statement. அவரோட version படி long term is good. Apart from that, other happenings நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா மார்க்கெட்ல IDBA came out with this report yesterday. Report was not good, but however, another பெரிய impact எதுவும் இல்ல because IDBA is not a very strong banking stock like our HDFC or ICICI or SBI. So it didn't have any major impact in Bank Nifty. However, the dampener yesterday was Asian Paints. We thought Asian Paints normally comes out with super duper results. That didn't happen yesterday. They just came out with a positive revenue growth, but other factors were down in Asian Paints. These were the major happenings in the market yesterday. Apart from that, now we'll see the main point. Bitcoin touched an all-time high of $66,000 per unit. How do we see this? Yesterday, we had a major jolt in the market when China came out with a report that COVID cases are coming back again in a big way and they are going for major shutdown. அது ஒரு shocking news இருந்தது மார்க்கெட்ல. So, whenever we see such jolts coming in the market, for example, 2008 we saw subprime crisis and we saw COVID wave 1 timeல the market going down by 40%. Whenever இது மாதிரி மார்க்கெட்ல jolt இருக்கும் போதெல்லாம் people always look out for other investing opportunities. So, earlier whenever a crisis like this, 2008 and COVID wave 1 crisis, அப்பெல்லாம் gold went up. Probably now Bitcoin is trying to occupy the seat of gold. It looks like. That could be one factor. But is Bitcoin as strong as gold? If you ask me, no, it is not as strong as gold. We'll also see the other details. Whether Bitcoin will be able to sustain this price in the market. No, Bitcoin will not be able to sustain this. Whether it will go up from this level again? That we can't say. It's too early for us to say. What we are doing is, as equity analysts and fund managers, we are now keeping a very close track of this asset class. And we have seen some plus points and some minus points in Bitcoin. Minus points, if you see, predominantly it is from the regulation and from the accounting point of view. These are the two major gray areas that we have found out. Apart from that, we will also come out with a separate video on Bitcoin. How far this asset class is worthwhile. How far we can invest in Bitcoin. On all these details, we will come out with a separate video that will give you end-to-end details of Bitcoin. Please do like, comment, share and subscribe. Your comments and your encouragement that you are giving will help us to come out with many more videos like this. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.
About asset classes. It is a collection of different securities. Equity, bonds, gold, cash. These exhibit similar traits, as well as comparable responses to market fluctuations. How each one performs and posts returns depends on time and risk. But they cannot be substituted for each other. They are unique. You need a mix of assets for optimum outcomes. Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.